this is the monthly horoscope for Pisces for the month of July 2023. Hello, my fishies. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing, blah, blah, blah. All right, so anyways, July 3rd at 11:38, July 3rd at 7:38 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The full moon in Capricorn. This is going to be in your 11th house of friendship, networks, and goals. Careful with business dealings at this time and what you get in and what you do for other people, or what you ask from other people, because there could be too many strings attached. You could have lessons with people from your past at this time. Coming in with an agenda that may be kind of like it benefits them in the long run, but but for right now it seems like it benefits you and it seems like a good deal. So I would really think about what it is that you're getting yourself involved in. Maybe invest in a lawyer as well to kind of help you figure it out. When it comes to new businesses or business endeavors or getting involved in other things with other people, you want to help your career grow, but just make sure that everybody is on the same page as you, and make sure that everybody has the same agenda and goals. It's going to be a beautiful time for growth with other people and kind of taking you and grabbing you, or you using other people and them using you for the same agenda. But things can get, like, in the long run, kind of like, okay. So I would be careful with that. There could be a purchasing of an animal at this time, or the focus can be on your animals, or the focus could be on your pets. Do not allow other people to take advantage of using you at this time, or using your good nature. July 10th at 7:40 a.m. Mars enters Virgo in your 7th house. You're looking for a serious relationship. You're not you're not like casual sex or one night stand kind of person. But then it'll end up being like a serious relationship. You can have a new serious love relationship at this time for some of you. This person could be younger than you as well, so there could be like a significant age difference. This is a great time to mingle if you're single, if you're serious. Marriage relationships may be strained at this time. Your timing may be off in sexual matters. A serious matter may be on your mind with your partner, and you may not be getting along with your current love relationship. One of you could be belligerent or argumentative. Mars is also not well aspected at this time. So for some of you, you could be attracting the weirdos in your life. You could be getting into it with your partner during this time period, like really fighting. Or you could be attracting dominating men into your life. And I would be careful of that, because my Mars is not well aspected in my 7th house. And one time I had an incident with a man. I opened the gas station door and this man looked at me and called me a bitch. And I said, okay, bye. And that's all I could do. I'm not gonna go, oh, how dare you, blah, 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 blah. I was just like, okay, get your life. And I like walked away, So just be careful with the men or dominating people at this time you may not be getting along with, or other people are going to antagonize you into a fight with this energy, or you could just be arguing a lot with your partner at this time. Watch for cuts and burns. You can be accident prone. Others may complain that you aren't being a team player. Marriage or partnership difficulties are highlighted. Relationships with superiors tend to be more strained, and others may consider you to be unreliable. You could be fighting a lot more than usual with your live-in partner. You can also be going through it emotionally at this time. You need to achieve balance between your need for a relationship and your need to assert your own will. For some of you, you may be battling it out with your partner, but you will this month make amends with your partner, or people coming back into your past for a reconciliation, especially people you walked away from or ghosted or even disowned you. If you were the black sheep in the family, certain family members could be coming back because all of a sudden they want to talk. But whatever. Okay, so for some of you, Mars will be afflicted in the 7th house. So it means you could be attracting, again, weirdos, some real dramatic experience with other people. So you need to be careful with this energy. Try to stay on the right side of the law. Pick and choose your battles with other people at this time. Then on July 11th at 12:11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mercury enters Leo in the 6th house of daily routine and pets. This is a great energy for getting things done, for being productive. You could be a bit of a cleaner or organizer when it comes to your home. So you could be dealing with your personal life and dealing with certain things that you've been putting off, and getting your house organized and decluttered, or you tend to be more organized and productive. When it comes to your cleaning, whether it be at work, home, or with other people or work, you need your damn thank you at this time, or else you're going to feel some kind of damn way. For some of you, can be getting involved in other people's drama, especially other family members' drama outside the home. And remember, not your circus, not your monkey, not your problem. You may have to concentrate more carefully in the office. Paperwork may become more tedious. A serious mood may prevail over the office. Big energy happening on July 17th. North Node moves into Aries. That is going to be in your second house of money. Yay! And then on the 17th at 2:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the new moon in Cancer. That is in your fifth house of X's and O's. And what the hell? Positive changes are happening. A great time to be in a leadership position. This could be business picking up and lots of communications going on. This could also be a popular energy time for you. I feel for some of you here with the new moon in this fifth house, this is not the time where you want to be emotionally dumped on. You could be very analytical in your way of thinking. You could have a lot of impatience for those who complain about things at this time with this energy, or just a lot of impatience with other people in general, and especially with people that are whining or complaining or may not be getting along with your children at this time. Love relationships can become deeper and more emotionally intense. Watch for a tendency towards jealousy or emotional manipulation. Children could be very needy at this time. Problems with your digestive tract and stomach can happen. Coworkers may not be giving you enough personal space, or someone could be very draining on you with this energy. So be careful who you allow to dump on you at this time. Not my circus, not my monkey, not my problem. And some people could be really going through it at this time, so I would be careful with that. July 17th at 3:59 p.m. the North Node moves into your second house. So like I've been saying, if you guys been watching me since this year when I got hacked, I used to have 38,000 subscribers. Now I got 1,125. So subscribe, okay? So anyway, so those of you who have watched and got your yearlies, this is the time where you're going to see a lot of shift happening. Those of you who are between the ages of 40 and 43, this is change. This is some life changes you're going to be going through, but for the better. So you're really getting out of your Saturn Dasha of Pisces, and you're really entering your Saturn Dasha of Leo. Those of you who have children who are Pisces, this could be an interesting time for some of them. If they're Pisces rising or Sun in Pisces in the first or second house, this could be them coming up with money-making ideas during this time period and starting their own business endeavors at this time and being very creative, or they could be attracting money into their life as well. So this is a very good money time for those of you who are like, if you guys got kids who are like 10, 12, whatever years old, they could be attracting money into their life or coming into money as well. Those of you who are 40 through 43 years of age, this is going to be a life-changing experience, and the life that you once upon a time lived, this life right now that you live, is going to be, come the next 3 months or this month, it's going to be whoosh, 180 degrees, and you're gonna be like, who's this person? And you're not gonna know who this person is. You might have like a nervous breakdown. Okay, so be prepared. All right. So this is gonna be, your life is gonna be a lot different. So whatever life you had, this life right here, that Saturn Dasha ended, then Saturn Dasha and Leo begins, and it's like 180-degree turn. It's like the rich will be poor and the poor will be rich. It's gonna be like, ooh, you're gonna be that person. You're gonna be that poor person to be rich, and it's gonna be like, ooh, so it's gonna be very interesting at this time to watch. For some of you, this could be going through a lot of different changes in your life at this time. Could be very daunting, but in a good way. This is rags to riches kind of stories going on. For some of you here, North Node in the second house, this is going to happen this year, if not next year. And this energy here is going to set the precedent for what's to come for the next 20 years. Okay, so this is a beautiful energy time for you with money. Okay, and like I said, if your children have, your children could be coming up into money who are Pisces risings or Pisces in the first house or the second house, and they could be coming into money too, okay, through inheritance, through father at this time. They could be getting like custody money with this energy or whatever, so they're going to be very supportive, taken care of. They could also be very ambitious at this time and starting their own business. For others of you, you could be starting your own business at this time. This time period, your money is going to be still going it's going to be on the up right now because North Node is in the second house. But normally Aries in the second house in the sign of Pisces brings up and downs with money, okay? And then also depends what's going on else with your chart, alrighty? So this is a beautiful time now for business growth with career. You're more analytical in your way of thinking. For some of you, you could be really working on yourself. Great time for willpower. So whatever it is that you want to quit, bad habits, drugs, weed, you could be doing that now. So this is a very good time for that, okay? This is a very good time where you're more analytical in your way of thinking. You have more clarity. You're super ambitious at this time. You're a doer, okay? Not a donor, okay? So this is a time where you go after what you want. You're super tenacious at this time with this energy here. Whatever you set your mind to right now, you get it done. You're not even thinking about it. You're very action oriented, very masculine energy here. And what's so nice about this is that it's a mutable sign, Pisces, versus a cardinal sign. So this is a beautiful time for you emotionally because this is going to also bring about a lot of healing and you being able to heal from past hurts and situations during this time period, okay? So for some of you, for others of you, not so much so. It just depends what's going on in your natal chart, okay? But if you like a Sagittarius rising, listening for Pisces at this time, your sun in Pisces with this energy, then you're going to still be more like an Aries at this time because of the North Node energy, okay? So you're very analytical in your way of thinking. You need to cock those damn brains before you shoot that damn mouth off because you're going to tell it like it is, how it's going to be, and how it should. And everybody's going to be looking at you like, bitch, catch a case. And you need to be careful with that because guess what? South Node in your 8th house, you can catch a case and you can go to jail and mess all this good energy up. Is it worth it? No, unless you're trying to lose weight. Yes, jail is worth it, okay? Yes, so yeah, so it's kind of worth it because then you get to be by yourself and be in your own ashram for free with free medical care. But is it worth it? No, I like my freedom. So something to think about, okay, while you're going through it. Alrighty, for some of you, this could be new love happening with this energy as well. For some of you, this is, like I said, great time to start a new lifestyle change because you're going to have a lot of power here, a lot of willpower here, okay? So you can see your body go through changes, positive changes during this time period. Luck in business, an accumulation of wealth, a strong marriage, rich in love, intellectual stimulation. So there's a beautiful time for you. Now, the 8th house, the South Node, is associated with the abuse of the lower passions and perhaps strange death of a partner or a relative, okay? So those of you in relationships that are 10 to 25 years old, if you have made it through the South Node in your 9th house, congratulations. If you have a South Node interception between your Libra because you're technically an Aquarius rising, you still going through some life transformations at this time, boo-boo. So it may not be the easiest time for you. And then you got to watch out with your South Node because I know a lot of you babies got that South Node conjunct with Pluto or conjunct with Uranus. So it's going to be like, damn. So if you did not end that connection that you were supposed to end, the universe is going to be like, yeah, time to go. And I'm not Jesus. I am not Moses because God knows I got a list. God knows I can't take this. And I've been praying and praying and praying. And it's like Jesus, Moses, somebody, Raquel, I don't care, Yoshi, whoever, take the damn wheel. Okay, so this is these important long-term relationships, doesn't even have to be marriage, just long-term important relationships, these could come to an end, or they could be going through some major transformation. For some of you, if you've been living somewhere for years and years, 10 to 25 years, that could end too. You could move during this time period, okay? These relationships are important foundations that have been in your life forever are leaving now because you need to learn to be more self-sufficient with this energy. And that is what this energy is going to teach you. Whether you do it by yourself and you're getting sick of having a 9-to-5 job, or you're getting sick of living with certain people, or you're getting sick of relying on certain people at this time and you want to be more about your freedom, then you could be like getting more jobs and stuff like that with this energy. If you're using your partner's money, something like that, you could find that you have like a lot of problems with that. Or if you're in business partnerships, you're going to find you're going to be constantly trying to create balance with that over money. So you're going to be always fighting over money or fighting over control by trying to also keep the balance and happening with your relationships. The South Node in Libra, others of you, this is going to be a situation with love relationships where somebody used to be relying more on you financially, and for some of you, not at all. For others of you, this could be like your partner relying more on you financially with this energy. So this is going to put a strain on the relationship at this time with this energy. Or this could be other family members using you for money and stuff like that with this energy, and you realizing you need to leave these people because they're financially using you. So you need to be careful with that. You need to be careful with family and money, because you're going to find, like, if you get, like, for example, if you get like inheritance and stuff like that, your mama could try to steal your money. Or if your mama sees like you're like rich and famous, she'll try to milk you for everything. She'll do a Nick Carter on you. Remember Nick Carter and his mama? She's gonna be like that. She's gonna be it's not gonna be good. So just be careful with that. For some of you, this could be realizing that you're being used by family members, and you could be divorcing your family at this time. You could be dealing with baby mama, baby daddy drama, that kind of situation. And this could be also you paying for your college, your kids' college tuition and stuff like that. And so things like that at home are going to be coming up with this. So it's going to put a strain on your relationship, these money worries or problems that you have. And especially, Pisces don't like to, Pisces doesn't like it when the other person is not participating financially in the financial demands of the other, or they're not like reciprocating. When you're not reciprocating with Pisces just kind of looks at you and like, bitch, what are you doing? And it's like, what are you doing, bitch? Because you're not like, I scratch your back, you scratch my back. You're not doing that. So you could be feeling some kind of damn way about that. So be careful with money. Be careful with your spending. You can be frugal at times. Like I said, you're going to have ups and downs with money because it's in the sign of Aries in your second house. Aries in the second house with money means up and downs with money. Develop self-respect, and you will simultaneously learn to respect others. This will bring you emotional stability. You must learn to manage your personal resources. Do not use all your energy on others. Earn what you need and spend less than you make. Build your physical strength. Eventually, you will establish stability and security that you so desperately desire. So on the 22nd at 9:33 p.m., Venus goes retrograde. This is in your 6th house of daily routine and pets from July 22nd to September 3rd. You tend to want to stand out with this energy and be seen. For some of you, not all of you, because you have some quincunxings going on with Neptune in retrograde. So this could be not my circus, not my monkey, not my problem, and you trying to stay out of other people's drama. You trying to stay hidden because stuff gonna get wrong in other people's lives, and you like, ooh, and it's like you're not trying. You just listening. You're like, ooh, okay. It's gonna be like the tea. It's gonna be fabulous, and it's gonna be like sip, bitches. Okay, so yes, sip. All right, so this is gonna be not my circus, not my show. All right, and things. So you tend to be more of an observer at this time instead of a participant, because it's like bad. It's a telemundo, telenueve kind of situation. It's like sip. All right, so there's a lot of self-realization. Truth could be revealed at this time. And on top of that, you are a truth finder. So whoever's trying to lie to you, it's very hard to lie to you at this time. Like, it's impossible. Like, you got your intuition, you got your dreams talking to you, being like, bitch, pss, bitch. It's like, what? That bitch is lying to you. No. Yeah. How do you know? I know these things. And it's like, wow. It's going to be like that. So also, there's a lot of self-realizations. You are more strategic in planning and strategizing and not really telling people your plans, because when you move, you're going to move fast, because you don't want nobody to talk you out of anything at this time, or playing the boo-hoo, woe is me game. The everyday care of smaller necessities in life are highlighted. You may feel you are not getting your daily dues and proper attention, but then you may discover it's because you haven't really asked for anything. So make sure you're asking at this time instead of assuming that other people know, because in truth, they do know. They just want you to say something. But as long as you don't say something, they're going to continue. So make sure you speak up, all right? Because others people, they're playing that game with you, all right? Learning new and more satisfying ways to address your personal habits and those of others will refresh once you take a closer look. This can mean taking better care of yourself, eating that what truly satisfies, and turning the necessities of daily grind into opportunities of ever-evolving accomplishments. Life is one thing at a time, each well done. On the 22nd, the sun enters Leo at 9:50 p.m., taking on the overtones of Virgo. Your employer is likely to be more demanding now, making it necessary for you to become more efficient. It is often a time of hard work, so be careful not to overexert yourself. Keep a watchful eye on your health, so health can be the focus. For some of you, you can be dealing with feet, hips, spinal cord, or cardiac problems at this time, so be careful with that. Don't overexert yourself. You do have a stellium in your 6th house, so for some of you, this is actually going to the doctor more often than usual. This is also for some of you actually getting medical procedures done. And let me think. Taurus is in the 4th house. Uranus is in there, so Uranus is not really well aspected at this time. So for some of you, this could be actual downtime at the home and kind of working on your health at this time. Okay, so it could be something like that going on for some of you, not all of you. With this energy, your employer will probably hire more older workers. You may focus on health and set new plans to improve it. A decision may need to be made at work. An important deadline may be at close at hand. You seek distinction through service and your work, but need outward gestures of appreciation, or you'll get mad as hell. Okay, possibly even changing jobs because you just feel devalued. Self-esteem is closely tied to your work and service. You have a good organizational skills and are a good worker with the ability in your chosen field where you'll go far and develop good relationships with your coworkers. As an employee, you'll demand many rights and privileges and expect to be treated as equal. But hold up. Venus is in retrograde, so you're not going to say anything. You're just going to assume this. You're going to freak out on everybody because you're not saying exactly what it is that you want, and you're assuming that everybody's going to give it to you. So again, speak now. Don't have a level of shut the hell up. Say what you want at this time. Tell them you want to grow. Tell them what you need, and they're going to give it to you. If you don't say anything, this does not apply because then you're going to freak the hell out. So that's what you're going to do. Then on the 28th at 5:31 p.m., Mercury goes into your 6th house in the sign of Virgo. In the 7th house. The North Node in your 2nd house at this time. Love relationships could be super fragile. For some of you, not all of you, because now you can see the problems or the holes in your relationship. So this could be like dealing with long-term relationship kind of stuff. So like for some of you, your partner could have addiction issues and stuff like that, and it could be getting a lot worse at this time. You could be saying something about it, and there's something that you don't like about your partner at this time. And sometimes what happens here is that spirit will talk through us, or our angels would talk through us. And sometimes angels don't like humans, so they're just really nasty people. They just blah, blah, blah. And it's like, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, wow, did you just really say that? And sometimes angels speak through us because they see what's wrong, but they don't have couth. So they don't know how to talk to us because they're just very rough, It's like, damn. It's like, why you gotta be so rough? Why can't you just be nice, And it's like, no, bitch. So it's kind of like that. So you kind of like, you see something wrong, but at the same time, the way you say it is nasty. So you need to change your conversation and be nicer. It would help, if you want to elevate, you got to use words like elevate yourself, elevate your soul, change your consciousness. This would help if you did that. I tried that with my ex. He wasn't having it because I said, spirits love their spirits. You're really haunting the house. There's we hear hoof sounds. I literally heard hoof sounds in the middle of the night. And I'm like, spirits love their spirits. One time he came in my bedroom at 5 o'clock in the morning, freaked the hell out. And he was like, I heard Ben, but it wasn't Ben. And I'm like, and I'm like, and he said, I heard a little child running across the living room. I said, what'd you drink? And he's like, Jack Daniels. I said, spirit love their spirits. And, and they hop right on your back and they ride you and they haunt you. And I'm like, Damn, I have had him so many mikvahs because of him. Oh my Lanta, it's not even funny. But anyways, I digress. But you see, you gotta like tell them stuff like that. You gotta word it differently. You know, I know it sounds like you're placating to the situation, but at the same time, you could be like, like go to rehab, idiot, and stuff like that, so it's up to you what you want to say, but you can get really nasty towards your partner about like the things that they need to change about themselves, and it can start a fight or it can end the relationship. So if you're trying to keep your relationship, then you need to be nice. You are pessimistic at this time because you have a little bit of a stellium in Virgo, and some of you do have a stellium Virgo in your natal chart as well, so check that out as well. And you have like a lot of earth sign going on here, so there's a breakdown that's taking place in your marriage. Partnerships that you're involved in tend to focus on details and be picky about agreements, okay? For some of you, could be nullifying contracts. You could be getting yourself out of obligations, or certain obligations may no longer apply in your life at this time with this energy. Chiron goes retrograde this month as well, which I will talk about. Okay, it just basically means pull your bootstraps up. You are like... it's like for a lot of you, like myself, who has been going through it emotionally and like grieving and all this stuff, this is a real time of healing for you. So you're going to love this energy, but at the same time, everybody else could be going through it, and you just like have a level, shut the hell up, give them some common sense. They don't want to listen to your common sense. Be like, fine, fall on your face, see if I care. Bye, bitch. You're like that. You're like, get over it. Get over it. Get over yourself. You're so not sympathetic at this time. You really not. Like, you could rip your Band-Aid off your leg hairs and be like, ooh, like you could take pain probably, so it's kind of like that. It's kind of like, you see things as black and white. You're super analytical. You're super straightforward with Chiron going retrograde at this time. Like I said, some of you are really going to love this energy. Others of you, not so much so. Alrighty, so let's see what the cards say. Okay, so some of you could be running with your emotions at this time. Some of you, you're dealing with a dominating woman in your life at this time with this energy, because the Judgment card here is a court card, and it normally means like divorce, but it also means like I'm sitting on my hands about this situation because I don't know what to do about this situation as well. So you're coming up on making some major decisions in your life at this time, or some major life choices are going to be happening, and you could be like running with your emotions at this time because you are so over it. Okay, for others of you, this is going after big money. This could be going after your wants and your wishes at this time, and being like F this and leaving a situation. The Seven of Wands, yeah, you're fighting with somebody at this time. For some of you, could be fighting in court. This could be going through a divorce with this energy. And then for others of you, if this is not a divorce, then this is you not getting along with certain family members and not on speaking terms with certain family members. The Chariot card, certain obstacles may no longer apply in your life. This is going to be with your money situation. And like I said, Pisces is ending their Saturn Dasha at this time. So there's definitely going to be a positive turn of events. Victories coming up in regards to court. Reconciliations may be happening for some of you here with this energy. And this could be with family that owes you money. The Hierophant card, I feel fate is going to intervene during this time period. Very positive time. The Moon card, truth is going to be revealed to you with this energy. So there's going to be like a lot of truth coming up during this time period. The Hangman card, indecisions at this time, what to do with this truth, with this energy, or things are going to happen very quickly in your life, or you're just being more cautious and you're not trying to get duped, and you're not trying to make wrong decisions, and you're not trying to screw yourself anymore. So this could be a situation here where you're trying to be very analytical during this time period as well. For some of you here, I feel like you could be taking some stance at this time against friends or against your partner with this energy here as well. So I see fighting going on. I see you fighting for the righteousness of your cause because you want to be I'm right at this time, but I'm right can take you a very long time. You could be fighting with somebody in court over I'm right, and that could take a very long time for it to come to an end and cost you a lot of money. So be about bigger picture. The Emperor card, I feel like you could be dealing with father's side of the family or an uncle or the brother of your father at this time could be coming into play with this energy. The World card, the world works in your favor at this time. I see recognition and success for some of you. For some of you, I see traveling coming up at this time. The Six of Coins, I see prayers being answered with this energy. Be careful with cults or religious groups at this time, or with a group of people, because they're going to try to change you into them. You could be dealing with a Taurus as well, and the Taurus is going to try to put you in a box and be like, this is who you are. Okay, the Eight of Coins, I feel like you could be throwing yourself into your work. This could also be dealing with obsessive thinking. As I connect with this energy, it doesn't mean this, but I'm also hearing like there could be some kind of delays going on at this time with this energy here, which is fine. Alrighty, the Devil card brings about endings, a divorce happening, dealing with a dominating male in your life with this energy, or a powerful figure in your life that's going to come into your life at this time. This could be dealing with like uncle or somebody important like that, some kind of family member. There is a divorce, an ending, but it's going to be done by your hand, I feel. Whatever decision that you make is going to have a great impact on other people around you, okay? And they're going to feel that loss. The Fool card, I feel like you're guilty by association at this time, so be careful who you affiliate yourself with, or you may have lessons with other people who have low energy at this time, and these people are going to like really play you with this energy, or you may have realized that you have outgrown these people. The Three of Wands, this is a time for moving forward and not looking back. Ooh, normally means looking back. Not looking back, you just keeping it walking. You're like deuces, bye, you're ghosting people. The Queen of Coins, I feel for some of you here that definitely an emphasis on prayers being answered during this time period. The High Priestess card, trust your intuition during this time period. You could be relying more on your intuition. This could also be truth being revealed. There could be a secret kept around you, but I feel like truth is going to be revealed. Dominating people in your life are best dealt with silence at this time with this energy, so be careful with them. I feel like this is a time of introspection. Let the cards play at this time. There may not be anything going on this month for some of you. For some of you, this could be an actually quiet month, especially if you're shut in like myself or recluse. So, it could be just like working home kind of energy, and just busy with work and whatever else you can control. For some of you here, I feel like, this is you coming undone this month, so really watch your emotional self. You could be really going through a nasty divorce or a nasty transformative time in your life. Okay, so this could be dealing with ego, and the transformation of ego is what's happening. Like I've always said, the lobster goes back in the cave to grow a bigger shell, and this is you needing to grow a bigger vessel, a bigger spiritual vessel at this time, because you have more good coming to you. So whatever is going on in your life, try to hang in there at this time, and try to just go through the punches at this time. For some of you, you're retraining the brain with this energy here during this time period as well. So you're, like I said, North Node in the second house, you're making some real lifestyle changes with this energy here. I feel like for some of you, this is a fear of failing with this energy that prevents and blocks growing at this time. So you could be your own worst enemy during this time period, because you either have Uranus in Libra or you have Pluto in Libra at this time, and you're scared to move forward. South Node in Libra in your 8th house, you're just being really way too cautious at this time. So you can be your own worst enemy. You could be like, I'm good where I'm at, but also the universe is going to hurt you like that too, because sometimes when you got to grow and stuff, the lobster goes back in his cage. The universe is going to irritate you so bad that it's going to make you want to change. You're going to be like, okay, forget it. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be here. There's only so much pressure somebody can take. I do feel like for some of you here, you could be a woman scorned, or even a man scorned at this time, because you're dealing with like your emotional self and your issues at this time because of loss of love with this energy, or feeling not loved. Dealing with breakups could be very make you unhappy, and you could be feeling really hurt at this time, and I really don't blame you. A lot of female energy here, but I don't feel like that's going to be a real problem. For some of you can be having an emotional affair with somebody here as well. The Two of Wands, I see recognition and success coming to you. For some of you, you make a great teacher or mentor at this time, or you could be teaching others how to do certain procedures. The Four of Swords is so weird, certain procedures. The Four of Swords, I feel like with this energy, a great time for contracts and litigations. A lot of people have been getting this. I feel that you can be dealing with an oppressed relationship, so it's kind of like putting pressure on a diamond, in turning the coal into diamond kind of situation going on here with this energy. The 5 of Wands, coming up with money making ideas with this energy. I feel like you're going to be breaking old habits as I connect with this energy. So certain things may not apply, and it's going to put a strain on your relationship as well. The Tower card, I feel for some of you here, Pluto energy, this is going to be a transformative time period. It may not be the easiest time period for some of you, but it's a transformative time. This could also be dealing with a move for some of you, or traveling coming up as well. The 2 of Cups, for some of you, you could be revisiting the past again. So there's an emphasis on revisiting the past. This is also a time of empowerment where you're more self-reliant at this time. I feel like for some of you could also be very gullible, so be careful with this energy. I do feel like you could be meeting somebody of power or prestige, or you could be impressing yourself at this time, or you could be meeting somebody famous. The Strength card, this is overcoming certain obstacles with this energy here as well. This is defending yourself and fighting for what is right with this energy here. The Sun card, I feel like you're throwing yourself into something new. This is a very exciting time for career with this energy. You have a lot of clarity coming to you during this time period as well. Okay, and the 2 of Swords, somebody is definitely crushing on you. I feel like you may know who it is, something you've been wanting for a very long time. You could be manifesting into your life this month. Also, for some of you here, you're not making any deals or moves because you're trying to manipulate the situation to get your way. Okay. I love you, my fishies. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Kisses.